Thank you, Scott, by the way.
Not a problem. Yeah, 30 pots
starting
out of
stream
20 crafts. That was worth it.
Yeah.
Just talking shit about fucking LVI, and I can't fucking use my LVI.
Alright, what time is it? 5:30? Alright, let's start getting this trash down.
Alright, I now have a whole bag full of pots from Jebba, so if anybody needs agility or intellect,
I put it down back here. I can't deposit them into that tab.
that's fine. But I do have a bunch of, if anybody needed any pots. I'm probably just going to hold on to them for now. If people need them, I'll throw them in the bank later.
I need to get closer.
No storm today?
No, he
What?
messaged me just before raid start. Said that he had some family stuff going on. He can't make it.
Ouch. Okay, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
So you have budget raid healer now.
Oh, baby.
Oh boy.
Hopefully it's better than budget monk.
Wow.
Alright. Just like last week, if we can make it just as clean, that'd be lovely.
Oh, got a Normeister.
Been here for a little bit, been letting people do what they need to do before raid.
Oh,
I will-
okay.
I will probably be less able to call stuff out. Just a fair
Okay.
warning.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Any other volunteers?
For what?
Calling out lasers.
Yeah, I think we've confirmed that I can't see anything, so it should not be me.
If there wasn't a delay in stream, I would have probably helped out.
Truly. Alright. Well,
I can try.
yeah, but I was
kinda
gonna
looking
do
up
like a
there.
range that's a back marker. I'll take it. I'll try and angle
Alright.
my camera appropriately.
Okay.
Let's get...
Who was having the LVI group issue again? Sorry.
Death.
Alright, under unit frames, general options, uncheck smart raid filter. That's all it was.
Oh my god. What fucking bullshit.
Let's get
Yeah,
a
it took me
cauldron
forever to
starting
find
to
that
go.
again, so.
I'm doing it back here.
Okay, so if you are a tank, if you are a healer, or if you are Megawin, myself, or who is the other person? Let's do Galgus. Alright. Tanks, healers, Galgus, myself, and Megawin. Pull 2. Everybody else pull 1. And then when the second time we drop this, tanks, healers, myself, Galgus, and Megawin will only pull 1. Everybody else will pull 2. That should make that very easy.
You'd think so.
Now let's watch this, it doesn't go away.
Oh, hey, a feast. People should eat
Get
that.
your flasks.
Every time I think I'm catching you in health, you jump ahead.
It went away.
There it goes. Alright, I'm actually going to change out the triangle. You know, red for red shit.
I don't usually put it the same color because that's usually irritating. Alright. Ready to check for the pull.
Why are
This
these
Discord thing.
groups so weird?
They're already set up for Mother.
But they're not set up for this fight, and I don't like that.
Sorry.
Can we get battle show?
5,
No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
About to be an arch heart.
Yeah, we kind of need to.
Watch the
Get
bounce.
Galagus up.
Yep, Galagus is dead again.
Yep.
That was
Oh,
a bad
no.
time
Oh.
to get back up.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
I'm out of
My
range.
lag is intense.
That blood is optimal. Watch the static.
Remember to spread out our stack.
Marched.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch where I'm going, because I'm gonna be right in the middle of the room. You're gonna want to be on an edge.
Good. Go or here if it's up. Sure.
Just going center.
Far away.
Move towards X. Everyone to X. Come to the jumping bear.
Bear line.
Remember, guys, no stuns.
Okay, we're good. We're gonna need to back up some.
Quick beam
Pass
right on
triangle
us.
and you're safe.
You're gonna probably want to overmove for that beam.
Yep, we've got a pretty good
We're
line
good.
now.
Alright, so
Yeah, get to the edge. Get very close to the edge, guys. Get very,
very close.
Good job. That's the last beam. We're safe. Get these ads down ASAP.
I'm out of range.
40 seconds on the revive.
Levels at maximum.
Still in that up. Get this ad down.
Go to left. We got blood on the wrong side. 8 seconds for heart.
Yep, gonna come in pretty quick.
4,
Casting him.
2,
This is gonna hurt. Cudgel.
I'm gonna train
You're
during
away
this, I
from
guess.
Norn. I would.
Yeah, that's
Who
good.
do we want up for the revive?
Oh, you can.
Galagus.
Galagus.
Are we gonna love?
Yep, we will be. Let's get Galagus back up. Okay, now we can lust. Watch where the cudgel goes, or he's gonna be in between his cudgel.
it's
There we
too
go.
far away.
I'm gonna try to intercept as many of these droplets as I can.
Hey, you got a while before you have to do anything. Let's lust, please.
Hold on. I had drums in my bag.
Do we not have a luster?
No, only because he's down.
We have joy.
Yeah, if I switch pets.
Oh, we have a non-mover.
2, 1.
Gotta move with that, pardon arteries, guys.
Ooh, we got some blood right next to melee.
Yeah,
That's okay.
that'll be alright. Gonna get out this area.
Yeah, we got room to rotate. Don't worry, Nation. I'll keep you healed.
I was too close because I was dropping bloods over there.
We will not have a res for Elismira, so we're gonna be down 1 for a little bit. Norn is solo tanking this enlarged heart. He is soloing this enlarged heart.
I think we have Galagus shout to use when that happens next.
Enlarged heart should be coming up pretty quick. There it is.
Let's get a shout. If you don't have it, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Cudgel, watch where around middle.
Oh.
Taco and Nation are both down as well.
Yeah, he's down.
Alright, let's get it down.
I died of. I got somebody exploded me.
Yay, I finally killed Mythic Talok.
Got my cauldron.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright,
nice.
So I have to switch out. So much of that fight, I had no fucking idea what was going on. My lag is so intense right now.
Hey, Davi, are you
Don't start it. Don't start it.
Yeah,
Am I what?
Daviana, are you logging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, go ahead and summon Sinjin. Sinjin, don't take it yet.
Does someone need to go?
I can't play. I'm at 700 ping. I had no idea what was even going on in that fight.
Oof.
I'm just randomly mashing buttons and hoping I was contributing.
Yeah, but you do that every other week, and we're okay with it.
Yeah. But if there's somebody else that is actually able to keep up with their latency, I'd rather bring them in. Did he make it in? Good.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Swap me out there. And then your groups for Mother are still good. Let me share this with you first before I go.
Please do. I'm also gonna probably want the Zek stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, Mother is Mother.
We're gonna have to change up which healers go over though, since Skids and I both need to stand still for our cooldowns to channel.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be rough with no.
Yeah, so
No channel.
once it's in RT notes, I can let Norn know who to swap.
Oh, that's what the groups are. So the groups are who's going over when. So like Jubba's group, Galgus's group, your group. You know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then group 5 is who's staying over there with Norn.
Oh, okay. Then put Skids in group 1 and me in group 2, and then we'll be good.
nation in 3 or 4.
Yep, that works. 3's go.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. That's fine.
So that note that I just shared is the Zek boss fight. The idea behind it is you'd stack on star, grip the adds together, and then you would stun. So Ash would put out his stun. Once that wears off, Sunder puts out his stun. Once that wears off, Megwin puts out his stun. And you're just cleaving the shit out of those adds as much as you can. And then, I mean, if you've got a stomp, put that in there, skids, and Jabba, like if you could run over after, you could get another 2 stuns out of it. And then you move into the ranged phase, which melee move on to diamond and start killing and using their interrupts. But Megwin will put down Ring of Peace, range stand in the Ring of Peace and just beat down whatever's left of the warriors, and then Joyanna can binding shot them, back up, continue to beat them down from range, and if necessary, Kissies has 2 more Novas to keep them in place while you beat them down from ranged. Because those adds can't hit you. Like, that's the key. The adds cannot hit you.
Alright, let's start up the gauntlet, by the way.
You realize we have 3 range, right?
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Well, oh fuck.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of ranged.
I thought we had more than that.
We used to.
The 4th one's healing right now.
That's the problem with a lot of people swapping over to melee. Got a few swaps to melee.
Well, you can probably get away with 4 healing it, so because a lot of the strats have it as a 4 heal.
Where's Kissy? Right?
He's here.
Hey, I'm bringing on the sexy heals, okay, guys? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Sounds like a deal to me.
What? There's Stormy this week?
I'm trying. I'm not gonna be Stormy on AoE. No way.
This is gonna kill some people. Or not.
I don't like that.
No faith.
You know what? Bite me.
No faith in the healers. See how it is, Norn.
No, I had no
Talk
faith in
shit.
how fast we were gonna kill them. Because depending on how fast you kill them is depending on how many people die.
Well, no one died, so we killed them just fast enough.
And then I need... Get the stupid voice box out of my screen. Thank you.
So this little Discord thing going on off and on. Oh my god.
I
You guys
don't
hearing
hear
that
it.
shit too?
I'm not.
Nope.
No, I'm not.
Did you
What?
just disconnect and reconnect to it, maybe? I don't know.
I tried that. I don't know what it is.
I've done it a few times, but it seems okay
Maybe you
now.
have the server mute like one of your servers.
What's it doing, Nation?
It sounds like, you know, like when you like when you press the push to talk button and it makes that little noise. It's like continuously doing that without me actually like.
You use the
clicking it.
program?
I use the what?
You use the program, you don't use the web app, right?
No, I use the program. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I would like go to Control Alt Delete and like actually shut it off and then restart it. Because even if you exit it out, it never really shuts down.
Yeah, you have to actually like force close the program and then restart it.
Damn it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Alright. We had a lot of deaths, so let's just do this. Okay, quick reminder, do not exceed your cooldowns. Once the bubbles and stuff are up, please do not go past them. You will die.
The only marker is going to be power word barrier since we don't have the
Alright,
spirit link this time. So just make sure to stay in the barrier.
It is imperative that you try to self-heal yourself as much as possible. This is gonna be rough.
What's the cooldown on darkness?
3 minutes.
Okay. Since we have two, let me check the groups real quick. Since we have two demon hunters, can we get a Sheila dropping his darkness on the first side of the barrier, and then since Sunder's in group 1, can we have Sunder drop his darkness once he crosses over, just so we have a little more coverage?
They should honestly be able to drop it just from this side. And you should be able to use it from the other side, just like any other circle ability.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't stack anyway, does it? Like, you can't be in two.
No, it doesn't stack, but it would increase the area of coverage.
Yeah,
So
you might as well at that point.
yeah.
I see why not.
Alright, let's... Because we're gonna want the second darkness probably on the next movement phase over there.
Well, have
it's
it
got
back.
a 3
It's a
minute.
3 minute.
It'll be back up.
Not fair. Anyway, let's get this going.
All right, so guys, pay attention to your groups. I'll call for cooldowns, and then I'll call group 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1 minute. Need to get that down a little bit. Alright.
If Kisses dies, I have trouble with my bag.
Oh dear.
I've got drums on my bars too.
Okay, nation's back. Oops.
I'm assuming the groups are just the raid groups, right? Since the note is not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't have most death notes.
Well, the mother one was just that. It was just the groups, so that's why I just went with the raid groups. There's no point making a note.
It's fine. I was just making sure.
Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. We had to wipe it up. We lost both healers on the other side.
Yep.
Just wipe it.
Healers, it's gonna be a ton of damage. You're going to need to pop basically everything.
Should I save pain suppression for you, or should I just use it on me?
Use it on yourself, I won't need it.
Okay.
I think what helped last time was your rapture spam during that, right?
Yep, that's what I'm still doing, so probably just need a little extra boost without Spirit Link.
Yeah, agreed.
Taco, you want stamina pots again?
I still have some.
Yeah, not having a spare resto shaman for that link is definitely gonna hurt for this fight.
But it's doable.
I think I need just to be outside my barrier before moving into it, so the fire doesn't drop directly in it. Is my new plan. One less to judge.
Can we get a screen? Grazie.
Prego. Hey, well, do you need this?
Need what?
Yes, please.
Alright, here we go.
Yours. I've gotten him 3 weeks in a row off that same boss.
So I feel so bad for you.
Me too. Trust me.
2, 1. Cleansing protocol.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Good job, guys. Get these outs down ASAP.
Not bad, not bad.
How many jewelers?
2 now, but
Nice.
Nation, I'm gonna let you do dispels because I have a unit on this side.
Yeah, no,
Should
that's
I
fine.
go? Oh, we can res Sinjin right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Sinjin.
I can get him.
Okay, go for it.
Wild skins.
coming in for the wind tunnel at about 5. DPS, be ready to transfer in about 7. DPS going over.
Yeah, I see the barrel.
My group, we are crossing after this wind tunnel. It's going to be fairly quick. This is going to be a short timer.
Try to make your way towards the wall.
Go as fast as you can. Oh, lost Taco. Beams.
Right in the middle.
No, it just looks like it's
Watch the strike. Watch the fire.
We lost 2 healers. We're not gonna have enough cooldowns to get across.
Spreading academic is everywhere. Who despelled that? That's not good.
I don't think I knew who we focused the ads with. She came over the anything.
Alright, let's do it again. We know how to do this, we just gotta perform a little bit better. Alright.
Int. 5, 4,
PSU's in.
3,
H buff.
2, 1.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Lost one of my healers.
You might. No, don't take
Don't
that.
take that.
Don't take that.
Let's get Taco back up.
It still says someone wants to resurrect me.
Yeah, it's gonna say that. It won't let you.
Okay.
I'm not even moving. Okay.
That was
You're chilling.
You were on your horse.
Hey guys, too much chatter. Thank you.
Sorry, I just.
I know, it's boring over there.
No. Something else happened. I'll tell you later.
Wind tunnel in about 7. Watch the fire.
You didn't send DPS. It's
We'll be crossing over during this wind tunnel and DPS. Yeah, get over there. Nope, that was during the wind this time. Fuck me.
This fight would be a whole lot less annoying if she did her timings like closer
Consistently?
to each other every time.
Or just consistent.
I would love consistency. So that way it wasn't a crapshoot whether I get the right timers.
So no, the reason why we reacted like that, Norn, is because I was on my horse, Divine Steed, and it was going against the wind, but somehow on my screen, I got stuck, even though I had the horse on, right? I was running in that direction. It pushed me all the way back to the fire.
That is a little
side.
funky.
On your horse?
I was on my horse and I was running, but for some, I don't know if there was a glitch, but it literally pushed me all the way back.
Dude, I totally saw that. Like you were in a full sprint. I seen you running, and then you got on your horse, and it didn't help at all. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's why I was like, I have no idea what just happened.
Did you
Let's
start
hope that we
typing?
get the right timers.
No, his character was definitely moving.
I don't know. It was weird.
Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Everyone's alive.
We all made it.
Let's keep it that way, guys. You know what, I won't even take a chance that time. Fire on the ground. Wind tunnel coming up soon. DPS, be ready to cross over. You're going to be crossing over a little earlier this time. DPS cross over. Healers, be ready to cross over, just in case this timer screws up. Nope, we're going, not going. Timer didn't screw up that time. We're gonna have a little bit of time. Get ready to cross. Cross.
Alright, DPS, focus down these ads ASAP. They need to die.
Beams. Watch your fire.
Got 30 seconds.
Thank you. Just gonna ask that.
Got about 10. It's away from mother.
Watch the fire on the ground.
Alright.
Wind tunnel coming up.
We are set.
Watch
Everyone
yourself.
get in position.
Watch yourself for strike. Wind
After
tunnel.
wind tunnel. After wind tunnel.
Yep, during flames should be our timer.
Alright, after flames, get in position.
Go.
Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Alright, good job, guys.
Alright, get him down. Beam's coming up soon. My group go, my group go, my group go, my group go, all group. Get out of here.
Watch out for beams.
Mother side.
Dead. Oh, so many people got caught by beam right there. We had to move before those beams, Jade. Alright. Yeah, I have to move my group before that beam comes out. Because if we have to make the movement on the other side during beams, we're dead.
Yeah, because then you just have to go, and if the beams are coming through, then you just die.
Reminder to the DPS and my group. You guys go over in the last one, and your guys are a part of group 4. During the last transition.
Like on the second crossing, you mean?
Yeah. If you're with us, you are going to probably die.
Check your repairs.
I'm still at 96.
Alright.
I don't think anybody should have died that much yet.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Good job, guys. Get these ads
All up.
down. Good job.
Fire, wind tunnel coming up soon.
Does anyone else still see these corpses of healer ones?
Yes. 25 or so seconds for wind tunnel. DPS be ready to move in about 5. DPS go on over. Healers be ready if I have to early call this. Healers are moving over now.
Alright guys, get these ads down ASAP.
Middle.
Watch the fire on the ground.
The very tip of the beam hit me.
Can we get Valorial
Wind
up?
tunnel coming up. Probably here in a minute. Watch the strike.
Yeah, I'll grab him.
Guys, you shouldn't be getting caught by strike.
Oop, don't take that. Okay.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
We gotta watch.
Hey guys, too much chatter again. Sanitizing strike happening.
Skid, what's the timer on cooldowns?
20.
Okay.
Wind tunnel coming up soon with beams coming up.
Middle.
Wind tunnel soon.
Watch out for Trey.
Alright, cooldowns
Fire.
are up.
Nope. Yes.
No? Yes? Okay.
Now they are.
Everyone in position right after this wind tunnel. Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Good job.
My group, be ready to move. We're moving now. Lust.
Dead.
God damn it.
Kill these other ads, guy.
Other side.
Watch the strike. That's spreading epidemic on everyone. Who is cleansing that? I need to stop it.
Do we have room for Stormy? He asked.
If you guys are down to basically have Skidge jump back on his hunter, you can take me out and throw Stormy in.
It would be nice to get Stormy in here, if nothing else, for that totem.
Yeah, he says. I think he says good. Did you get her down?
No. We're having a lot of trouble on the transition. We should get Stormy in here if he's available.
He said he was.
Yeah, I'll jump out. If somebody wants to come and help me summon him, since we don't have a warlock.
Yeah, I'll come.
That totem will change this fight up.
Spirit Link's gonna make everything nice too. Oh, and as I was saying before, like we just gotta look what's going on when we're getting rezzed, so we don't res into a beam or fire or shit.
Yeah, wait for, if there's a mechanic happening, wait for it to be over with so we don't waste a res.
Yeah. It's very important whenever you're taking a res to watch your timers pretty much better than I do. Because if you res right in the middle of a mechanic, chances are you're dead again. And yeah, that's even worse than dying the first time.
Oh, Galagus, do you not have war mode on?
Ah, shit, no.
Oh, okay. Anybody who does not have war mode on, can they come summon?
I'm coming.
And
Yeah, anybody.
Skids, are you changing to your hunter?
We can stay on with his, I think he needs his druid because he's trying to make the transition.
Or if you can DPS. Like, I don't know, but basically you're replacing DPS for healer right now.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
a
a boomer.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be good. You can add Stormy's totem to the stun order as well on Sekfast.
You realize after like 3 stuns, no more are going to go off, right?
Yeah. It's worth a shot.
We have frost novas and stuff like that, though.
Did you get the summon, Stormy?
I don't think he's in here.
Yeah, he's here now. You're good to go back in, Trouble.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
While we're waiting, Norn, can you put me in group 1 and Stormy in group 2?
Who is me?
Elismera.
Gotcha. Group's changed a little bit for 3 people, or, well, really 2, because I just added Stormy. Skids, you just changed over to 2. If you were already there, I apologize, but yeah, you're 2. And Sunder, you're now a part of 1. Alright, let's get the feast down. And let's get this going.
Alright.
Where's Stormy? Here you go.
Thanks, Lauren.
Of course.
The Storm Meister.
In the flesh.
Oh, baby.
Alright. Alright. Going to ready this. Reminder when cooldowns are called. Of course, everything is popped on the area. And do not exceed cooldowns. Nation, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. 1 second.
Tell me when.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, but
Alright.
still wait 1 second.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Yeah, that made a difference.
Holy
A little
shit.
bit. I didn't even have the rapture spam. I missed it.
Jesus, Stormy.
Alright.
So dumb.
Let's keep it quiet, guys.
Sorry.
Stand there with your thumbs up your rear ends. Wind tunnel in about 10.
Hey, my host works.
DPS, be ready to go. Oh, nah. Still got a little bit.
I'll call one over at 75.
Alright, DPS, be ready to go over.
DPS, come on.
I would have read that later, but alright. My group, be ready to leave. Nope, we're good. Timer worked this time. You ready to go over right after this, though? Go, go, go.
Focus on ads, guys. Gotta get these ads down fast. Do those jumping things, these ads involved.
Mother side?
Yep, on mother. Flames. Nice. Next wind tunnel coming up.
Away from mother.
Gotta make the initial dodge first. Watch fire. You get caught by that, it hurts. Watch strike.
There should be a wind tunnel after this. We'll go after that wind tunnel. There it is.
Yep, wind tunnel right now.
After this wind tunnel, get in position. Alright, everyone in position. Alright, cooldowns. Group 1. Group 2.
Watch strike.
3. Group 4.
Daviana fell.
Alright. Yeah, kill these ads. Can one of the DPS who can battle res go over real quick? Battle res Daviana and come
Watch
back.
beams.
Yes, I will after this.
I think we just missed our timer. Get over, get over, get over, get over. Nope. Fuck me. Keep going. Can we get back
Alright, let's
up?
get Bloodlust.
Yep.
Nation.
Nice.
Oh.
Sorry,
You are on boss,
Far
Jabba.
side, far side.
Can we get back up, Joy? Whenever we can. Beams. Middle. Please get back up, Joy. Fantastic. Please get back up. Let's get back up,
There's
Megwin.
Megwin.
When we have another res. Beams. Watch for wind tunnel right after. Flyer. Wind tunnel.
Wait for
Beams.
mother.
Stay close together and spread out once the fire starts. Now
Yep, there we go,
out.
spread.
Whatever you got, guys. burn it.
Sensitizing. Yeah, gotta go quick, guys. 18 seconds. Beams. Flames. No, not enough DPS up. And dead.
So just a reminder, when we are grouping up for those beams, you want to stay with the group and wait until the fire starts before you spread out. If you start spreading out earlier, you're gonna run the fire across the group and get people killed.
Yeah, there's almost no reason not to be on top of Mother wherever she goes with those beams. And I have to call my group's transition a little earlier than that. Those goddamn beams. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, Davion, I screwed up my timer by probably about 0.5 of a second.
Yeah, in the first transition, I bubble, so I don't have to worry about it, but that second one, I need to make sure I stay in the cooldowns or I die.
Yeah, it was my fault. Alright, let's get this going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Lost Nation.
Battle Res Nation. I think Nation died on the other side.
Yeah, you're gonna have to res them over here and then go over both. Watch sanitizing. Fire on the ground.
That's died so quickly now.
Kill this out.
Nation, go on over. Perfect. Watch the fire on the ground. DPS be ready to transition.
DPS come over.
DPS transition. I like to do it during the strike so that way healers can catch up on me. The tunnel, it's actually a good time for it. You're ready to transition right after. Go, go, go. That's gonna proc my. Watch the strike.
It's on these ads. These ads down.
Away.
Nation.
On res.
Oh god, 2 dead. Watch for the fire.
You're not going to have time to battle these anymore before we transition again.
We're correct. Watch the fire. Team's coming up soon.
Middle.
What's the time on cooldowns, kids? there, guys.
Wind tunnel's coming from the other direction.
They're up now.
Watch your smash.
Okay. After this next wind tunnel, we will go.
And wind tunnel. My group, be ready to transition even quicker than last time. So healers, be ready for it.
Everyone get in position then.
Remember, DPS, you're going over with 4.
Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Good job. Let's get the build up because the one's group's
You ready to go over? Go, go, go. I'm dead. Just keep going. Lost. Watch your strike.
Get these ads down.
Watch fire. Beams.
Right in the middle.
Wind tunnel in about 1. Wind tunnel. Sanitizing strike. Watch your zones.
Side, guys.
Flames up. Beams coming up in 2. Beams now.
By mother.
Stay on top of each other. Now you can move. Strike coming up soon. Watch your strike. Watch your flames. Beams coming up soon. Beams away.
Shit, I lagged.
Wind tunnel on the same side. You're gonna have to use your speed cooldowns. Watch your smash. Watch fire. Beams coming up in 1. Beams now. Stay in one place. Sanitizing strike soon. Sanitizing strike now. Fire in 2. Beams in 3. Beams in 2. Beams now. Wind tunnel right after. Gotta do more deep killer. Killer. Need her dead.
Do it.
What percentage?
Nope.
is it?
2.2.
Okay. 10.
I fucking tried. I fucking tried.
It's close. Let's do it again.
It's all good. 3 minutes on fast.
Uh, 3 minutes you said?
Drop another cauldron.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do them. People that didn't get a second. You're getting a second now.
So if you didn't get 2 last time, you take 2 this time.
Correct. Yeah, if you're not using your 2 pots on a boss that we know we can down, I don't know what you're doing. Also, keep in mind, like,
Cauldron is still up.
okay, people are not getting their second.
Well, you also got 2 other people in there that.
That should mean it should be disappear faster, though. Because the people that weren't here for the initial should have been picking up too.
It was mine. Sorry, I was doing enchants and I hadn't grabbed my one.
Okay. So anyway, reminder: beams are an instant kill. You mess that up, you are going to die. I'm seeing too many people get caught by it.
Yeah, and make
just
sure
on
you
the boss
dodge the side beam first. You have plenty of time to get to the top down beams.
All right. Let's do it again.
Five, four, three, two, one. Cleansing protocol.
Get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
If we can get Joy
Battle
back
Race
up.
Joy
Yep.
after these ads.
Wind tunnel.
Someone battle raise Joy now because I don't have any range.
Yeah, I can. Okay. I thought she was on the other side.
Yeah, throw some rebuffs if we have it. Watch the fire. Wind tunnel coming up at 2. DPS, be ready to move. DPS, go on over. My group, be ready to move in case this timer screws up. Nope, we're good. You're ready to move over right after. Move.
Good job, guys. Alright, kill these ads ASAP.
Watch the fire. We'll not have Daviana this next time.
Your side.
Beams. Wind tunnel right after. Oh god.
No.
That's a wipe.
I guess you have to dispel it, man. Did anybody dispel it right at the end there, or did we just let it
No,
wear off?
I didn't.
Did he
wonder if-
not get out, maybe? Does it, like, when it ends, does it spread?
On expiration, it will spread.
So I apologize for that death, too. I was drinking, and, I mean, like, drinking in-game, like, you know, I wasn't drunk.
Jabba, did you know you had that on you?
Had what?
That
Oh,
debuff?
no, I didn't. That's my bad.
I should have called it out a little more clear, or Elsmira or whoever.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention because it hasn't been an issue, but we'll keep an eye out.
I recommend big debuffs
we
if
just gotta
anybody
kill
doesn't
those
have that
ads
add-on.
as fast as we can. Just burst them. Those second ads when Norn comes over, they just have to die.
Yeah, the first set gets completely annihilated now, and then the second ones I think take a little bit longer to die because all of our good DPS cooldowns are on cooldown.
Alright. Let's get this going. Oddler. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated.
Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Alright, good job. Let's get these out of
Alright. Everyone is up. Wind tunnel soon. Position slightly. There we go. Watch the fire. Wind tunnel coming up at about 3. Flames. DPS be ready to go over in a few seconds. DPS going over. Wind tunnel. You ready to go right after. And go. Watch for fires coming up soon. Nope, beams.
Middle.
Fire. Good grouping on that fire, guys. Wind tunnel. Watch your fire.
25 seconds on cooldowns.
Beams at about 7. Beams.
When's it going to be coming from the other side?
Cooldowns are up.
Strike.
After this wind.
Wind soon. Be ready to go over. Soon.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Good job.
Lost a single of my healers. Be ready to go over, Daviana. Go on over.
Away
Keeps
from
far.
Far away.
Watch the strike. Watch fire. Get Sunder back up.
Adds.
Wind tunnel. Whenever you can, get Sunder back up and also get
I
Meglin
will
back
after
up.
this.
Beams.
I'm gonna get Meglin. I'm fucking dead.
Watch strike. Please lust now.
Alright, don't take that res. Don't take that res. Now take the res. Can we get a lust? Thank you.
Watch the strike. Watch your fire. Good time to use second pot if you have them. Wind tunnel. Center.
It's middle.
Watch strike.
Sanitizing.
Fire.
Looks like beams are
And
next.
you do more damage. Lots more damage. Push everything, guys.
Away from
Beams.
mother. Sanitizing.
Watch strike. More damage, guys. More damage.
Flame is next.
Watch your fire.
And one tunnel should push you away.
More damage, guys. Wind tunnel. More damage. There it is.
Nice job.
Good job, boys.
Nice job.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Well played, guys. I'll take those.
Nice made.
Nice. Okay, so we are going to take a brief break to celebrate Mother dying a second time. Well done, guys.
Ooh. Rot Scour with 395.
Okay, well, if somebody wants this mace,
Hey.
I just got a second one.
I
Did you
do.
really?
Whoa.
I have a 350 if anybody doesn't need it.
I'm not. What did you? What are you doing?
I would take the mace if nobody else needs it. I have a 380.
Well, I didn't even see what it was. Why don't you post it in the thing?
It's an agility mace.
It's an only
Well
agility,
then,
yeah.
nobody
fuck.
wants it.
They're random with that shit.
I mean, if nobody wants it, I'll take it, Gil.
Oh, I will roll on that. Yes.
Yeah, personal loot helper doesn't work in the bonus roll, so it was an upgrade of the first one.
We can't trade bonus
Can't
rolls.
trade bonus.
No,
You got
I have
two.
I have two of them.
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't post the first one because it was an upgrade, but then he got the bonus roll, so now it's not.
Hello.
Hi, Nation.
Wow. Hey.
395 belts, yes please.
Wow. That's some good gear.
Yeah, we had several 395s that time. I think we got a ring and a waist on that
this
one.
God, that waist is beautiful for me. Perfect stats.
Insomniac's 340 pieces mixed in with all that, so it kind of threw me off.
What's the max item level right now? Was it 395?
Yes. 395 is max. Nice. So we will actually get a lot of work on Zarek today, or at least a little bit.
I don't actually see the rolls, so who won that?
How long is the break?
Well, you have about
We
5
didn't
minutes
roll
left.
off. Jade and I are talking.
Alright, I'm gonna go get food then.
Ooh, there is a hotfix on the October 9th. So today, what was hotfixed?
Oh, well, thank you, Jade. That would be very nice.
Ooh.
Because yes, that is. I'm using a heroic version of that right now.
Feta Devour got another nerf.
Let's go do it.
Did it really? Let's go do it.
Well,
Wait,
the
what
nerf
happened?
isn't for damage, it's for guessing where those pustules
So
are.
stupid. Because since the first one was an upgrade, I can't trade it.
That's what I was thinking. It probably wouldn't let you.
Oh, that is so stupid.
But you can equip both of them, can't you?
Yeah. So I got literally 2 upgrades from that.
Gahoon got a minor debuff.
Really?
I could use a verse enchant if you can give me one.
I got you, baby.
Are we doing Zekvaz?
Yeah, it'll be Zekvaz next.
What boss got?
Just the weapon enchant.
I got you, buddy. Just put your weapon. You need verse?
Yeah, verse on one. I have deadly still for the other one.
Alright, just hold on to that one. Just trade me the other weapon. I got you.
And then crit on this one, yeah.
Deadly? Okay, got it.
Zekvaz out of the next three is the easiest of the three. Your screen cap there, Death, looks fantastic. I too like looking at essentially Minecraft levels of chunk errors.
Yeah, I'm in a fight with the world boss, and like everybody's just standing still, and I have the orb from Essence Font above my head, and yeah, apparently they killed it because a bunch of people got the achievement, but has not registered with me yet. It's still at 95% health.
Wow.
Fuck my life. Should probably like try to get away from it because it might respawn soon.
I mean, that's if your character's actually moving. Because you don't actually know if it's moving. Hmm.
I mean, I got the Doom's Hatred off of the other one, and it Warforged to 375. I mean, because Kame naturally is better geared than Death, so that makes sense.
Oh, and earlier when you were talking about hotfix that or Norn, they were talking about redoing the emissary numbers again, so that you could get have lower gear and still get the 370.
Hmm.
I kind of don't like that. I like where it is right now.
At 370? Or that you actually have to get a high enough eye level to match
You have
that
to be
370.
around 367, 368 to get to 370 Azerite piece. That means you need to be doing heroic level content to get a heroic level gear.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Oh, I just realized, with all, completely buffed up, I just breached 300,000 health. Or 300, yeah.
Fucking cheater.
I mean, 375 I would hope I'd be a good amount of HP.
Yeah.
Maybe you should be the fetid soaker now.
Right.
No, I don't have the cooldowns. Unfortunately.
His HP is 300, but his EHP isn't as high.
Yeah.
When it comes to pure physical, yeah.
Yeah. Jubba kind of slaughters me in that regard. If it's magic, I can do it better than Jubba.
Well, of course.
But anything else, nope.
Yeah, if I know a big hit's coming, I can reduce a physical hit by like 80% plus.
Alright, let's get it going. Gonna ready check just in case, because if I start pulling these guys and we don't have a whole lot of people here, it's gonna suck.
Daviana, I like how you've got like two tusks
Ah, we have enough.
for no reason, just strapped to the side of that horse.
They're like, I don't know, footholds or something. To ram people with.
It was designed by Garrosh.
PlayStation if I got robbed of my bonus roll on this boss.
For the first time, I got loot off of a world boss, and it didn't even matter. Get that sacrifice down, because it was all my main.
I got shoulders off of the Alliance boss, and I was so excited. I finally upgraded those 340 pieces of shit.
And then she proceeded to get
Jubba, if you can taunt War Mother so I don't die, I would appreciate that. It's just too many
300k
ads.
health, you'll be fine.
Yeah, this is... Alright, well.
Yep, you got robbed.
I think I just ripped. Definitely ripped.
We need to taunt that. Hars.
Yeah, if
I
they make
rip so
those-
easily.
If they make those threat changes that they're proposing in 8.1, they sure as shit better even out the tank DPS.
Yeah, I'm 6th in DPS right now.
Because if I don't have a taunt that guarantees threat, yeah, I might as well just pick a different class.
It's just a change to the text. It's not a change to the actual threat.
Yeah, that's just they're clarifying how some of them work. For example, I think some of them don't even say that they increase threat for 3 seconds.
Right, that's the thing. Some say it, some don't, but all of them actually do. They're taking away the text, but not changing the mechanic.
Yep.
Okay.
It was a misconception people had. They're experimenting still with lowering threat again, but I think they came to a conclusion they couldn't yet. If I remember the blue post that I read.
Well, sure they could. They just need to buff all the DPS of all the tanks, other than Demon Hunters and Warriors.
Blood DKs are pretty good too.
Yeah, they're not bad. My Blood DK for his item level is doing pretty good DPS, actually.
I don't really have complaints on my Paladin either.
After that new weapon, says my Brewmaster.
Yeah, there were times when my Blood DK was getting, like, close to Jubba on DPS, and he had a 296 weapon.
Oh, wow.
That's sad. Sacrifices, there we go. Never mind. You guys are already on it. All my loot. Gray, perfect.
W, you gonna pick me up a pair of Mythic bracers?
Entirely possible. We kind of do.
Nice, you got a lot of trash between
Yeah, I
us
haven't
and
gotten
next
bracers
boss.
in like 5 whole minutes.
Yeah, I actually haven't gotten a bracer.
If you could taunt the left more, Mother, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, at this point, I'd gladly take them because it'd be 385, so they'd still be an upgrade.
Fantastic.
I'm back, so I was gone. I'm gonna go get food.
Yeah, I have your bracers curse now.
Well, you know, it's funny. My DK has gotten 340 shoulders, 355 shoulders, and 2 370 shoulders in 2 weeks.
I keep getting fucking pants on my Death Knight, man.
I'm out of range.
Oh, that's cancerous.
Oh, I get pants.
It's like I've got 370 shoulders, a 355 chest, but I've got a 296 weapon. Although I did just upgrade today to 330, so they're getting better. Which also probably means he can now officially have DPS Jubba.
Jebba gets out DPS by healer.
You know, before Taco that wasn't a problem, but now
Really?
it's a problem. Well, you're holy.
I don't know, Holy does a lot of damage.
Holy does more damage if they're not busy healing.
Alright, watch for the mind controls, guys. As in, kill them.
Liz, you were not out DPSing, were you?
All the time.
Yeah, I was about to say, constantly.
Constantly. every fight.
Damn it.
It's a regular
Like,
occurrence.
for not killing me.
It's a pretty regular occurrence that you end up on one, if not the lowest, one of the lowest DPS on there.
I did notice in the other fight, Stormy was throwing out some lava bursts getting close to me.
Ooh.
Lol.
Well, if Norn would stop taking so much damage on Mother, I could do some damage, but
No, that's a lot of
I
that.
gotta
It's
keep
a lot of
healing him.
damage. Yeah, pain in the ass. I know. Such an idiot.
We can move you to the dance party room if you want. Make Nation stay over there.
What? Not really. It's way more interesting over there.
Oh no! I almost got caught by that.
Oh, Skids got caught
Goodbye.
by that.
Yeah, I was on the edge, and I was like, I'm gonna risk it.
Yeah, that actually is an instant kill. Like when he grows like that, it even one shots me if he autos me. Oh, I don't have death to set out the markers. Sad days. Actually have to do extra work.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna jump off of here. I can't fucking even world quest.
Someone tell me if these markers are on the wrong color and where they're supposed to be. Or what?
Purple's supposed to be on the right.
Okay. And then
They
circle
spawn like
on the
a
left.
few more yards out, like about right here.
Alright.
Y'all have a good night. Good luck tonight.
Night, man.
Night, Jazz.
Thank you. Night night.
Night.
Then star is about there. That much I know. Then X, just in case, we'll go. I'm gonna put it right here.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I've got the RT note problem again where I cannot see Daviana's cooldowns. So you're just gonna have to let me know if something is up.
Yay.
Alright, let me look through the note, make sure we have this all correct. Ranged interrupt
It's like
phase.
I'm not even here.
Well, last week I couldn't see my own cooldowns on my list.
Okay, so reminder to. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of range, so we're gonna have to still do this the dumb way. Reminder: do not pop until it is called. Do not pop the what are they called? Void Weavers until it is called. So there's gonna be one that's during circles. It's just gonna be sitting here. Try not to pop it because it's just gonna. We're just gonna want it to sit there. Other than that, it's the same fight we did last week. We just got to shore up on the circles. A few things that I noticed last week that might be helpful for a few people. I-beams, keep in mind, is like a 5 to 8 yard-ish thing. If you are a melee DPS, just get out of the boss. Your DPS, I promise, will not be lost too much during I-beam phase, and it's more worthwhile that you live. During Rolling Deceit, you're probably going to want to use a defensive. There's a few people that were not using defensives during Rolling Deceit, and it does hurt quite a bit. It's an additional, like, 50,000 damage every single 3 seconds. Hurts pretty bad. And during Circles, your priority is, again, to stay alive. This is not a DPS race, this is merely just trying to get the boss down.
Can anybody else heal Norn? Norn, you were cutting out, I think, there.
Am I cutting out?
I wasn't for me.
He sounded
I
crystal
hear you
clear.
fine.
Okay.
It must be my computer.
Just want to make sure. Alright. Let's... I see some healer talk, so I'm gonna wait a second. Are you guys good?
For our rotation, I'll just call it out every time. It's always going to go Salvation first for the Surge of Darkness. Stormy will save both of his for the Surge of Darkness. First ads will be Nation and Sinjin Shout. First ads will be Nation and Taco. Second ads will be Sinjin and Sunder for the Darkness. And then I'll call it out for anything else.
Also keep in mind we have 2 darknesses. We have Ashes and
Ash will be the oh shit
Sunder.
one.
Fair enough. Alright. Same positioning as last time, guys, so let's do this.
Before we start, could I grab a ring enchant, please?
You can.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
if you wanna get it, Nation?
I'll get it. Who is this?
It's Jade. You got a 37
Jade.
one?
Heck yeah, I do. 1 second, Jade. Yeah, here we go.
Well, if you're giving away 37s, I'll take it too.
Hey, do you have a 37 mastery?
Let's just get the one that absolutely needs it.
Jade, 30. You said 37 crit.
Haste.
Haste. Okay. I got one more on me, guys. Who can use it? Anybody? No.
I mean, shit, I'll fucking take it if you got one more. For the other.
Is this?
No, we're
Jade.
Jade, yeah, I got you, bro. Let's do it.
I mean, if you have a mastery one, I'll take one.
Alright, let's... Jade, you were the only one that didn't ready up. You good now?
Yep.
Alright, let's do this, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Might avoid. And Norn cannot be healed. Darkness circles coming in. Middle. Edge. Middle. Center. I-beams. Rolling to see right in the middle of everything. I-beams now.
Dumping in front. Might have avoided. Jabba cannot be healed.
Get the CCs down. Oh, we're missing one. Did someone CC that? Got it.
Alright, first foot
Who's
movers down.
next?
2, 1.
Get a darkness.
By the void. If we can battle res Stormy. Let's get this. Let's keep this void when we were interrupted. Watch the beams. Watch the I-beams.
Got a big ad up.
Yeah. The puddle was kind of weirdly placed. Middle. Edge. No, I want to. No. Let's get back. Yeah, you're not wrong, oddly. There's a little bit of weird stuff going on there. I'll throw a few reminders out when we get there.
I'm only gonna be able to sit till 10:30 because I got classes in the morning. It's 8.
Who was that?
Alright.
I should have been in bed about an hour ago, but I'll go till 10:30. I have classes, and I got to shower, and I got to do some work.
You gotta find a replacement for you then, because
Give me
there's
a
19 other
second.
people that you're fucking over.
I have a Jory, my husband. He's just on a different character, I think.
Can you get him to switch over real fast? And
Sure, yeah.
apologize to him, because he's not, unfortunately, not going to get the other bosses. And then, well, you can go ahead and log.
I'm sorry, but my school much more important.
Hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna give you that tome while we're getting the transition real quick. And we'll, Alright. Who needed it? Ah, shoot, needed it.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I'll drop a feast while Lauren's doing the other stuff.
Yeah,
Might as well do your quick reminder. He's just about to switch over.
fantastic, thank you.
He only just got home like less than an hour ago, so can't really miss out.
Oh, okay, well, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah, don't feel so bad.
Wish I could give him a confirmed kill on one of them, but not yet.
He at least did get these two last week, so it's this guy. If you can kill this guy, he'll be real happy.
So, a few reminders for people of where to stand. When the ads come out, it is imperative that everyone, absolutely everyone, is on Star. By the time the ads spawn, so they all go to a centralized location. During the circle phase, in between Star and Diamond, the ranged, I think we have... Okay, no. Range, that's your job to stun. Other than that, melee, it's on you. There's only like 3 or 4 stuns that we do have, so we'll have to keep that in mind. We're gonna need to summon Vetrius. If 2 people without war mode could walk out real fast.
I'm one.
Looks like Senjin's the other.
Norn, who did you want it interrupted at range?
The Void Weaver on Diamond. And it'll be the Void Weaver for phase 2, or phase 2, for ad phase 2. That one will need to be ranged interrupted on Star. So ranged will have to keep that one interrupted. Because there's 2 different times it has to happen. The other one is Rolling Deceit has to be off in these alcoves here.
That's not gonna work, because we have me join Kissies at range.
Correct. Do not interrupt them if we have a center circle and the ad is in the center circle, in which case it's a melee's job. The only time you guys should be hitting your interrupt button is if we have a far circle or that we are just too damn far away from it.
And we get like, yeah, okay.
That is the only time you guys should ever be interrupting. Again, we have a ton of melee, so we shouldn't really have an interrupt problem. I'm also going to redo these groups real fast.
I mean, I can beam on one of it and lock it out for a bit.
Myself, yeah, that's gonna be very useful too, because you basically will say no through like 2 or 3 circles. I'll keep an eye out and see when best to do that will be on these next few polls. Anything else that is of note? Yeah, again, that rolling deceit must be in the alcoves. If it's in the middle or not positioned correctly, it can kill us very easily. Because the ad, as a reminder, does about 110,000 ish. So if you're hit by another mechanic, you're dead.
You're talking about the alcoves where he kind of spawns, right? That side?
Yeah, over there, preferably. Okay. You could also just run it way the hell away into the back portion or the front portion, like these giant alcoves here. Just to get it out of the way, but it's very likely you won't have the movement for that after the circles. Looks like our group of runners are back. I am going to, did I already do that? No, I didn't. Good. Do this for pretty much the last time if we can't see a little further, in which case I'll hold off until later tonight.
I already dropped a feast, but that's cool.
Oh, well.
Well, now you got one. Just
now we got
forget.
another one.
I feel so special.
We'll quick pull and we'll
all
see.
that food for you.
Yeah, we'll quick pull and see if we can't get through that. Can we get an intellect buff, please? Thank
Petrus, do you need a int or strength buff?
Int.
That needs a strength.
If you want, I've got extra on me, Scott, so I can give him some.
That pally should be strength, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just being a funny person.
Alright. Everyone appeared to be ready, so let's
Thank you.
throw a pull down.
I already got some.
He doesn't cleave in the beginning, does he?
Nope.
3,
Nope.
2, 1.
Stack on his
Only
butt.
during Might of the Void. Everyone on the rear end. And Norn cannot be healed. Here comes circles. Reminder, it's more important that you dodge and live than anything else.
I need to get closer.
Center.
Make one and kill need heals.
Middle.
It's too far away.
Edge. That's an interesting deceit. Beams, watch yourselves. And add. Beams still going out, guys.
Shatter. Java cannot be healed.
Youch.
Ad means wipe.
One of the ads weren't held because we lost Joy.
I'm out of range. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, ad's down.
Alright, moving to the next. I'm out of the void, watch yourselves. God. Watch the beams. Beams coming out during circles. Beams now.
Alright. Another ad.
Yeah, let's just wipe this up.
close to the finish line.
Yeah, if we run back, we might still have it.
How do we keep making that mistake?
What?
Pools and spawning ads.
I think it's coming out of the circles. People are like, they don't know where to go because they have like 3 seconds to get somewhere. Right out of
You got
the
like
circles.
12 seconds.
But yeah, I'm saying like they're waiting in the circles and they got to run out right at the end.
Yeah, you don't have too much longer after the circles expire.
I don't know if anybody else is doing this, but when that happens to me, I use my defensive cooldown, and I take
I
the
just run
Surging
out.
Darkness.
Yeah, just run it out.
Okay, I am not dropping beasts anymore, just to conserve while we're wiping at low HP.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were gonna let me do it. Sorry. We'll use one this time.
Well, I
Leafy.
figured not to waste the mats unless you have an abundance of them.
Not really.
Because we're getting like 80%.
Yeah, it's fine. We can wait. Sorry, I misunderstood what you meant.
Nah, it's all good.
Clearly, we're gonna do it.
This is the fun
Okay.
part of raiding.
Yeah, wiping over and over on the exact same boss, the exact same health, the exact same reason. It's fun.
I'm telling you, it's PTSD of fucking, what's that bridge boy?
Okay,
With,
so few
and
reminders. One, until the image goes away in the background, I-beams are still going out. Do not group up until those I-beams are gone. Yeah, let's not speak of Iminar.
It's really like the third person who gets targeted, then you're good.
You just wait until it's gone. It's safer that way. For circles, it's very important you watch on your own, because I might miss the first one if I'm doing something else. And unfortunately we had a Nerubian up, but that I can cover for whoever dies for that, so we'll see how that goes now. Remember, those Silithids hurt like hell, so if you're targeted, try to use self-mitigation. And try to down yours as fast as possible, just to make it a little bit easier on the healers. Alright. Remember, our goal is not DPS. Our goal is to see as much of this fight as we possibly can.
Specifically the end of it. That's the goal.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Norn cannot be healed. Circles come again. Watch yourselves for circles. Middle. Center. Middle. Center. I-beams coming in.
Void Lash.
Here comes ads.
Void Lash. Jabba cannot be healed.
Try to group stun those as much as you can, guys. Moving to the next.
And Thunder's Darkness over there when we get there.
Void Lash.
Ascension. Heals to Jade.
Circle's gonna come in soon. Let's get this Void Weaver down.
Healing Tide.
Got myself.
I-beam's coming in. I-beam's coming in. Spread it out. Spread out. Spread out. Do not get that last Void. Middle. Watch the beam. Center. Middle. That's unfortunate. Center. Alright, last Void Weaver.
I'm down.
It's too far away.
That's unfortunate.
I can be battle rest.
Do we have a battle rester for him?
Yes.
Yep.
Skates.
Try to go as far as we can.
I need to get closer.
Nope, I'm dead. And so was everyone else.
I'll take it.
Reminder, those puddles are much larger than they appear. There's this little shadow effect at their actual edge, but it's really hard to see.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm trying not to battle res until someone calls out like battle res X.
I appreciate that. But yeah,
To be fair, if a tank dies.
yeah, that's pretty much an immediate, except, you know, during Mother. But anyway, thought process. Hard. Oh, I almost forgot. We should be doing that. Does anyone have a guild bank they can real quick drop?
Yeah, drop it over here.
Lots of people should, but I would appreciate if it was to be dropped real fast. Yep, we do. Cool. Let's get some Vontus up, because we're gonna be working on this guy today and tomorrow. Regression.
So for the small ads, are we just gonna like gust them away, then the 3 range just eventually kill them over like the next 30 seconds?
That's the idea. Please get a Vontus, only take the single stacks, do not take the stack that I'm splitting.
I think you'll have to give one to me.
Who is me?
Skids.
I can do that.
Ash needs one too.
I can do that too.
Yeah, I need one too. I took a stack of healing potions.
Alright. So let's see, I have you.
Simpson apparently can't take one out. So.
And who else needs it?
Demetrius also can't take one out.
God damn it.
Alright,
When is death
did you
going to change
did you
some of
take
these
enough for everyone?
burns? I'm trying to. I'm trying to catch up on people, so I have Vetrus.
Thank you.
Of course. Who else needs it?
Ascension.
Skids.
Ascension gets one.
Ash needs one.
Skids gets one. Who else?
Ash.
Is that it?
For Fantas runes?
Cancelled. Yep.
Jade needs one.
Jade gets one.
I thought I grabbed one. Ellesmere can't take anything out of that tab either.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was one left. Now there's none left in there, so everybody should have one if you split 20.
I did split to 20.
I missed when it gave 540.
So is anyone missing their buff?
I'm missing it. Ellesmere. I thought I grabbed it out, but then it faded. Or said I couldn't.
Okay. There you are. Okay. Please use it. Just for ease of execution. That should help out a little bit. Alright, let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to get closer.
Void. Nor cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Middle. Edge.
It's too far away.
Middle. Edge. Beam soon. Spread it out, guys.
Might. Shatter. Second void. Joe would not be healed.
Talk donation CDs here.
Alright, going to the next Void Weaver.
I'm out of range. 3, 2, 1.
This will be Spirit Link and Dog.
And Norn cannot be healed.
Sunder need heal.
Please get the Void Weaver down before circles come in. Beams coming soon. Beam, eye beams. Spread it out, spread out, spread out. Spread in a circle. Do not unlock that last Void Weaver. Just keep alive, guys. Edge. Middle. Just keep alive. Your goal is survival. Center. Watch the Might of the Void. Might of the Void. Alright, let's get this Void Weaver down.
Far away.
Void Weaver and not the boss.
Jella cannot be healed.
Coming.
Sunder Darkness there.
Repositioning right after. Alright, repositioning. Good job, guys. That was how we do it.
Ash needs heal. Got myself.
I-beam's coming in 8. Might of the Void. I-beam's in 3. I-beam's now.
Droid.
Norn cannot be healed. Alright, ads.
This will be Ascension Shout, please.
Careful, don't be in front of the boss. Light's coming. Oh, dark
Circles. Way up, this is where you have to dodge with might. Okay, stay alive. Your goal is survival.
I'm out of range.
Watch the might. Your goal is survival.
I need to get closer.
Center. Your goal is
Jella
still
can't be
survivor.
healed. Jella can't be healed.
Going to the next one.
Great job, guys.
Very large improvement from how we were doing.
Ah.
Alright,
Yeah,
let
it's
me
the
wipe
first
it
time
up.
we made it all the way through
That is the first time through
Um,
circles.
Yeah.
First time through that add circles and Might of the Void. That, for anyone that is wondering, that is the most difficult part of the fight. If we can survive through that, that is the biggest place that guilds die. Because you have Might of the Void, which Jubba has to worry about not pointing it at the group. You have beams just at the tip of it, so it's just going into it. And
Just
you
the tip.
have ads coming up, so you also have to worry about ad management.
The ads, is it the ads that make you really freaking slow? Because that was
Correct.
that
Yep.
kinda sucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we have like a movement speed increase thing?
No, we
Like
do
a raid
not.
guard one?
The way
We
you're
got roar from Jubba, but I don't think it cancels the slow. I think it just increases your move
So,
speed.
the way we're going to deal with this is, Megwin, I assume you're spec'd into Monk Circle, or are you?
Yeah, I've got Ring of Peace. In fact, I dropped at that time to keep those things back when we
Yeah.
moved.
Your goal there is to not get hit by them and move as much as possible from the circles. Your goal is not DPS at that point, it's to make sure the Void Weaver is interrupted. And the Void Weaver is interrupted, and make sure you survive those circles. No, did I? Okay. So again, our goal is not DPS, although we were hitting our timers. Our goal is merely survival.
Oh, 1 second here.
Can do. Tell me when.
Sure. I was just fixing something with my screen.
Yep, just let me know.
All right. So I think we're good.
All right. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You did a really good job of surviving last time, guys, so rinse, repeat, and the exact same idea. Might avoid. And watch for circles. Middle. Your goal is survival. Center. Middle. Center. If we can get Daviana back up, I'd appreciate it. That's unfortunate.
Beams.
Watch the beam.
Oh, okay.
Let's just quickly wipe this down then. Let's just wipe it down.
I need a big sticky thing to stand in.
No heal. Just let kill.
Come on, kill. Let's search cube. Do some work.
What do I do?
Kill.
I think we had 2 people get caught by circles, unfortunately. And then
Yeah,
we
I
had
kind
2
of got
people got caught
stuck
by beam.
on. I got caught in the circle because I had rolling deceit and I was trying to get it out, and I kind of got caught on like that little point on the edge of the wall.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I got rolling deceit as well, and I sprinted it out to get in the back and died to the circles.
I didn't know this the first time, but there's actually a pattern to the circles. It's like It's either going to be like in or out, and then it'll be middle. It's always the second one's always middle, and then it'll be in or out, and then
There is
middle.
5 different patterns.
But
They're always connected to
the
each
even
other.
ones are always middle, though.
Yes.
You're never gonna get center.
Well,
and
that's not
edge.
entirely true, because if one is center, then all the odds will be center, or will
Whatever.
be middle.
You know what I'm saying. Every other one is middle.
Is there, Adler, can you whisper me how to share a weak aura as a link like what you do?
Sure.
Okay. New rule for beams that I'm gonna make up right now because I'm seeing it more and more. If you have the beam, stand still. Don't move. Let everyone else move around you, which means everyone else should be looking for a giant purple arrow above someone's head. If you are standing near that giant purple arrow, 1, why are you standing there? Because you should have spread out. But 2, if you are, by some incident, just get away from that person, because that means that there's about to be a ton of damage shot at them. Just to make that slightly easier. So if you have beam, if you are targeted, just stand still. It's everyone else's job to avoid you. Unless you're moving, in which case it's your fault. Just to make that slightly easier. And we'll see if that doesn't help.
We need support.
One day.
Baby fort?
Alright. Let's do this. So beams stand still.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Salvation gone out.
Alright, Surging Darkness. Watch your circles. Very important you dodge the circles. Middle. Edge.
Nation veterans need heal.
Middle. Center.
Anyone need to?
I-beams. Spread out. Spread out. Stand still. There we go. I-beams. Alright, ads.
Jova can't be healed.
Going a second. Range, your job is on the other ads. Try to get this Void Weaver down in time, guys. More important that Void Weaver dies before circles than anything else.
I got kissies.
Circle's coming in soon. Alright, play dodge circle. Beams coming in. Dodge your beams. Circle's coming in. Middle. That's unfortunate. Edge. Wipe it. Get hit by circles. Guys, just if you see a ton of people going in one direction during beams, go the other.
Yeah, there's a ton of people on
Like that's
side of purple by me.
yeah. If you're watching where Norn is going, for instance, I was on the other side of the room basically from the boss because it's more important that I survive rather than me being on the boss. We should have 20 people pretty much spread out in a circle.
Yeah, there's more space people are not using.
Yeah, you should be using the entire circle. Yeah, you're melee and it kind of sucks and it's not going to make, boost your numbers, yada yada, but you'll live. And that's more important. What is for that? Or what is for that? Wow, English.
That is a weak aura that shows where the circles are going to hit, and then it counts down with like a bar to show you exactly how much time you have to get out of the circle before you're going to take damage.
That is most useful.
So if you have weak auras, you can click on that link and import it right now.
Yeah, I am handling that like now. I'm actually getting it myself because that is actually very useful.
She wrote all that code by herself.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
No, I saw it on someone's stream and I took it.
I definitely appreciate it, so people should definitely get that because that is really nice. Alright. Do this again. Yeah, that is a hell of a weak aura.
Get int buff, please.
No, I want to be stupid.
If you give us the imp buff, Norn might be able to speak better English.
I highly doubt it. It's gonna require a lot more than int buff. Alright, let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Middle. Center. Middle. Center. I-beam's coming in soon. Spread it out. That's really useful. Spread out. If you have beam, stand still. Adds up. Get those DCs down.
Nation, save your cooldown, okay?
Okay. Remember, range, it's your job to kill those warriors when we move. Moving. By the void. Very important that Nerubian dies before we do circles.
Oh, fuck. I think my halo hit it.
Re-CC, re-CC. Okay, circle's coming in. I-beams now. Use the entire circle. Middle. Center. Use the entire circle, guys. Edge. Edge. That was middle. Good job.
Get on the Void Weaver.
Can we get Stormy back up? Void Weaver.
Last. Jubba can't be healed.
Crap.
Jubba can't. Jubba's down.
Yeah, unfortunate. Can we get actually Jubba back up? Or do we not have a... We don't have a res. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, no, Skids is dead. Damn it! No, I mean, yeah, we're about to die, so, everyone just stack on Norn. Just, everyone just stack it up. Get ready to die. There we go. Okay, when we're going in for center circle, it's very important to move early so you have enough time to, words are coming into me. There we go. To spread out. Because if you're all coming in at once, chances are you're still going to be running from circles if you get the beam, and you're going to run into an entire group of people.
You're talking about when we got the second part, we got beams and the donuts?
Yeah. It's more important you move before the circles are going to kill you. Like, basically, as soon as it goes off, move. Just, even if you have to get off the boss because Jubba can't quite move, just move. Make it easier on the rest of the group and the healers to keep people up. Otherwise, more than likely, again, you're going to get marked with it, you're going to be moving from rolling to seat and kill someone.
Next time I'll battle res myself, and then I'll battle res you, Jubba.
That sounds better. I approve.
It's a 120 talent that I didn't think it was worth.
I just have a quick question about that weak aura. It says mid for like all three of them for me. Is that how
it's a detection error? I think it's made for...
It's too far away.
It's not made for Mythic. I think it's made for Heroic, where you can actually guess what the circles are going to be. For Mythic, it is a random generated circle. There's only a few on the list, but there it is semi-random.
Yeah, most of the mids have come up, but the main thing that's helping is like use your IS mod to figure out where to go for the circles, but
Timer.
I like the white lines that show you how long you have to get out of it.
Yeah, you will have a timer with that, which is what I'm actually using. It's really nice. Once it hits the white line, you know it's exploded and you can move.
Well, Flask might be cooked too. I don't know.
Yeah, I know we talked about moving
should be
away from the I-beams, but I hadn't encountered it yet, and so I saw Liz next to me, and I was like, she'll move away.
Alright, everyone's ready. Yeah, even if you're dying next to someone that's not moving, it's your fault.
I know.
So,
I was just used
unfortunate.
to it the other way and just hadn't gotten used to it yet.
Yeah, it's a little different, but I think it'll be better in the long run. And Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Middle. Edge. Middle. Edge. And spread it out.
I can't find Kizzy's.
I can find him either.
Beam.
I got.
Senjin, you moved. Keep it up. Alright, moving the next. Reminder, it's more important that we survive this than anything else. Might of the Void.
Anyone needs heal?
Alright, get that Void Weaver down. I-beams, spread it out. Spread out, use the entire circle. Middle. A lot of room by Norn. Edge. Middle. Edge.
I got killed by the ad.
Yeah, ad was procced early. Remember.
I didn't see him cast on Lotus Silence.
Oh god, he's still void weaving. Alright, let's just wipe this up.
I think
Reminder.
he was casting through my silence too.
Yeah, reminder, that ad should not be procced until circles are done with.
And they can't be CC'd once they're at
Thanks,
full stacks.
heal it.
I'm not.
You bastard. Oh.
It's probably my judgment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still healing.
Oh! No, you popped on top of the chart.
Alright.
Oh, you bastard. Here it comes.
Judgment.
So, a
Why
few
don't
reminders.
you guys both stop healing if we're trying to wipe?
I wasn't healing.
Few reminders going out. Think of what I want to, so you can completely. So one, during beams, it's very important to not freak out with purple thing above your head. Again, if you get purple thing above your head, everyone else needs to move. Because more than likely, if you freak out, you're gonna kill someone. We're doing really good on killing that Void Weaver before circles come in. So really try to avoid getting the third Void Weaver until we're ready to move to them, which means after circles. If we proc it during circles, it can cause a lot of problems. If you have to stop all of your AoE in order to do so, please do so.
That was my fault.
I appreciate you taking ownership.
Between Megwin's ring and Jubba and my knockbacks, we're able to get the all of the Silthid warriors before they get back to us.
I definitely do appreciate that, and that is making the circle phase much, much easier.
I'm binding shot for those too.
Yeah, so it's...
Oh, hell yeah.
We have a lot of CC on those, so we are actually able to range kill them. So that's really nice.
All three of us.
If we can shore up that I-beam phase during the circles. Reminder, this entire back area, because the boss is around on Diamond, right back here, I'm not seeing a whole lot of people go back here. I'm seeing every now and then, like Jakaro's been over here, you know, a few people have been over here, but this is usually pretty free back here. So if you're looking for a safe spot, you're not going to be hitting the boss, but that's a safe spot. I think that's everything I had to cover. So let us try this again.
Just for everyone who's aware, during that second phase when we kill that Void Weaver, I'm going to typically be rotating up this way, trying to stay along this side, and pretty much as soon as that last ring ends, he's going to be doing Might of the Void. So if you see me and it's the last one, just be aware there's about to be a massive cleave where I'm standing.
It's good to know, because I'm like still standing over here cleaning up those ads whenever that's happening. I think Dunkin' Donuts had a donut with bacon on it.
Yeah, they did for a while.
All right, let's get this going. Did I already ready? I did not. Like a loser. God, forgetting my own job. Alright, we're doing really good. If we can shore up these last few things, we should be able to at least get this first ad phase consistent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Comes the Might of the Void. Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Middle.
I need to get closer.
Edge. Middle. Edge. I-beams. Spread it out, guys. Even if you have to get off the boss to do so, it's more important you just get off and survive.
Jova cannot be healed.
This will be barrier cooldown only.
Alright, get them all together. Going to the next.
He's ready to move.
3, 2, 1.
Very important that Weaver dies. Melee, you probably shouldn't be on Warriors, if you're wondering where you should be. Circle's coming in soon. Good job, guys. I-beams now. I-beams in 3. Spread out. Spread it out. Middle. Center. Middle. Center.
Just rolling
And
to
Void
see right
Weaver.
on that guy.
Yep, dodge the rolling deceit. I'm coming, I'm coming.
Nope, too soon.
Yeah, a little bit, that's alright, I'll deal with it. And ad pop. Reposition.
I'm out of range.
Pop a warrior shout when this guy's gonna go down.
Too far away.
Now.
Let's just wipe this up. Other than that one Guardian spawn, that was pretty decent. I don't know, healers, are you having a tough time healing while we are on the move? Is that why you guys are getting caught by circles? Like, do we need to call for like a self-healing on that?
Yeah, I got a little greedy. I was trying to get a cast off before moving.
Okay. Again, priority is survival.
Yeah, the plan is we've got Salvation on the first one and Healing Tide on the second one, so there should be some passive healing going out, so we shouldn't have to really stop and cast.
And DPS, if you guys are getting extra mechanics and you notice a healer next to you, for example, if you're noticing that everyone is really low and healers are having trouble and you get an I-beam, take it upon yourself just to move like 2 feet up to your left. Usually just stand still, but yeah, healers kind of are struggling, it looks like, maybe, when it comes to that circle phase.
I just got caught in the circle because I was coming back from like rolling deceit.
Okay. But same way we were doing it, just keep in mind those circles are an insta-kill. We cannot.
I think he does like a
I
tank
do it on my
swap.
global. Yeah, I have to tank swap during that, so I have to do it during my global.
Okay.
So essentially, I grab boss, I hit my first defensive, so that way I don't die to the next auto attack, and then I can throw it.
Also keep in mind we do have 3 priests, so if anyone is like stuck out in circles from dropping off deceit, call out for a grip and we can probably get you back in.
But that should not be priority. But yeah, that is a
It
good
shouldn't,
sector.
but emergency need only.
Yeah.
Just make sure if you do, call your name because I don't know who everybody is yet.
Alright. We're going to ready check it.
Hey Taco, my name is Nation. I'm a Holy Paladin. I love to heal.
No,
Hashtag
baby.
America. Oh,
Hey,
baby.
Mason.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Here we go. Remember, survival is key.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roll further. That should be good. Nor cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Middle. Edge.
Heals Toddler. And Detrius.
Middle.
Ash.
Center. Beam's coming up soon. Spread it out, guys. Goal is survival, not DPS.
Good bubble.
Alright, get that Weaver. Taking a move.
Link is next.
3, 2, 1.
Heals to Kissy. And Joanna. Animation.
Nor cannot be healed. I-beam's coming up, guys. Spread it out. Just, if you have to get off the boss, get off the boss. Beams. Middle. Center. Middle. Center. Add.
Someone hit it.
Yeah, add came out early.
Shovel cannot be healed.
I do not have... Yeah, no, damn it. I had to taunt the ad to stop it from killing people. Fuck me. Alright, we have Jumbo back up. We're gonna keep going. Ready position.
I need to get closer.
I-beam's coming up. Goal is survival, guys. Good, good. Let's group these up. That's why we need to group up.
Top of my cooldown.
Circles.
Fight is coming up.
Watch the bite. Edge. Middle.
I need to get closer.
Edge. Just keep going. Well, yeah, that's... We're close. We're close. We're getting closer, guys. That was better than the last, and we're getting better and better. Got that Weaver down.
For that ad that keeps breaking out, no one's hitting it. The CC's running out, so you just gotta double add up on the CC.
Okay, then... Can we have... Skid. Keep an eye out on that ad stacks. The third ad. And if you can solar beam it at the end, when just before it gets its first cast off, that should give us enough time to transition to it.
Yo, you don't
I
even
mean,
need to
we
do
could
that.
just re-CC it while it's still CC.
Yeah,
No,
hit it up at like 8 or 9 stacks before it's immune. Because at 10 stacks, solar beam's not even gonna work anymore. At 8 or 9
Yeah,
stacks,
I've
just put a
noticed
freeze trap.
before, whenever we're sitting there DPS him, that he was in my solar beam casting.
Okay, so then
Yeah,
if
at
I
10
can...
stacks, he's immune to all CCs. So like at 8 or 9, just throw a freeze trap
Who's
and
on
then you
that?
can forget about it again.
Joy.
But
Okay,
he can still be like
so-
punched, right?
With 10 stacks?
Yeah.
He can be
He can be, yeah,
interrupted.
he can be kicked. Yeah.
Okay,
he just can't
so
be CC'd.
Joy, if you can, keep a watch on that last ad, to see if you can re-CC it just before it ticks over, I would appreciate that. And we'll see if that doesn't work a little bit better. But I do appreciate the observation, because I'm unfortunately in front of a giant freaking crab god at the at that moment. All right. And Chubb, I apologize. I keep taunting the freaking ad to try to get it off of people, and unfortunately, it doesn't leave me one with you. I will stop doing that. All right. So Joy, keep it at not once it hits 9 stacks, just re-CC it, and
5, 4,
that should give us enough time.
3, 2, 1.
Am I the void coming in? And Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Middle. Edge. Middle. Center. And dodge beam. Can we get Daviana back up, please?
Watch out for the swirling thing.
Whenever we have the time.
Daviana is too far away from where I'm thinking.
All right, let me a second.
Yeah, I'm way in the back of the
Take it.
room.
All right, ads.
Nice bubble.
We'll be with you in a minute. And transitioning over here.
Spirit here.
3, 2, 1.
Heals to Kissy.
And Norn cannot be healed.
Heals to Daviana.
Careful to the left.
Norn still can't be healed.
I
Ow.
taunted. My taunt is down.
Did I out DPS your taunt?
I don't fucking know, man. But like my taunt went down on Ghoul.
Okay, let's wipe this up. We don't have a res for me, and we're gonna die to the next Void Lash.
Get my ivy.
Yeah, everyone just stack up.
Or just stand in purple?
Yes, please. Or just die to those ads that were just spawning. That works too. Most unfortunate. I don't fully know why your taunt didn't go off, Joe, but usually your taunt, gets it off of me.
Yeah, I mean every now and then a taunt fails pretty rarely, though.
Are you hit capped?
Not a problem.
I know. I feel like that's I feel like that's still a thing.
Did you double
somehow.
sunder?
Oh shit! I didn't sunder.
Well, there's your issue. You should be running the legendary sword, right? Make sure you keep your DPS up.
Yep. Someday I'll get my oh fuck, I forgot the name of it.
Thunder
Did
Fury.
someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
Yep.
Well, if
I'll
that's
be
the case,
honest.
if
Of all the
that's
weapons,
the award,
in any Blizzard game, the best by far is the Herodric Hamburger.
Alright, let's do the same thing, but better.
Sounds like nobody shares your opinion, Hars.
I just wish they had made it so that you could, in that Demon Hunter spec where you throw your dagger,
you could throw hamburgers.
Changed it. Yes, you could throw hamburgers at people.
So both Demon Hunter specs. Alright. Same thing, just a little bit better. We're getting better and better each fight. I'm seeing improvements all over the board. Unfortunately, it's not very evident, but I know that they're there because I can see them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to get closer.
Should be good. Alright, Nor cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. His goal is survival. Middle. Center. Middle. Edge. Eye beam's coming out. Watch the eye beams, guys. Spread it out. Just stand still once you get them.
Shelly cannot be healed.
Alright, let's get that Nerubian down. Making movement.
Can you knock him back?
I need to get closer. 1.
It's in the lane.
And Norn can't be healed. Remember, guys, keep this guy interrupted. Otherwise, he kills people. Alright, beams and circle. Center. Middle. Center. And last Void Weaver.
Might of the Void.
Probably gonna need a taunt soon.
Yep. I didn't taunt the ad this time. Fortunately, it's also killing people, but guys, gotta make sure you kick. A lot of melee, so I know we should have a lot of kicks.
They probably all get used on the first cast, though.
There's a kick rotation.
This is a suggested rotation, but I think it's somewhat wrong. I don't think it's been updated. Might of the Void. Eye beam's coming up. Spread it out, guys. Eye beam. Once you have it, just stand still and let everyone else move around you.
Tavi, let's get your cooldown here.
Circle's coming in.
And the darkness.
Edge.
Fuck. I spawned an ad.
And you're dead. Let's wipe this up.
That's my bad. The way my camera angle was, I didn't see that thing until I was in it.
However, we are still improving. I'm sure you guys remember the other night where we could not pass phase 1 ads. We are now at the second group of ads, so that is still a marketed improvement.
Is Zekvoz's HP going down quick enough?
Yes. As long as he reaches 40%, after the third group of ads, we are good. And
Yeah,
based
he
on
was
the
down
percentage,
25% there.
yeah, based on the percentage, he would have been about 63 to 60. Should be about 60 by the time we kill the last ad. And then we have a whole, about a minute, so we'll probably get him to about 55 to 50-ish. We'll have the next ad phase, which is essentially the first ad phase. We'll kill all the ads, and by that point, he should be like a percentage or two from phasing. We're still on the timer. We just have to shore up the mechanics a little bit. We're so close to getting these mechanics down.
The melee heavy group isn't helping.
It is certainly not helping, however, it is doable, and I'm seeing that with our group.
I'm curious, do we have a beacon on Jabba? I've noticed Jabba's, I don't know if it's the tank is way squishier, but Jabba is much harder to keep up.
Jabba is
I don't know, do you
way
have a beacon
squishier.
part? I know, but
Yeah.
do the Paladins have
So-
their beacon on Jabba? Or are they switching it? Or?
You can click on them and look. And
Yes.
Yeah. The big problem with this fight is that the Void Lash,
Alright, let's
the
get
first Void Lash is 100% shadow. I have no good mitigation against that.
Yeah, they
The
took away
shatter,
all magic mitigation.
Yeah, the Shatter I can mitigate, but it also makes me take more damage. And then the second Void Lash is all magic damage, and I already have 50% less healing.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
Alright, Nation, are you good?
Yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you put yourselves in main assist, main tank thingamajigger?
I can do that, I think. Main tank.
Just makes it easier for healing for
Main
me.
tank. Is that easier?
Much easier for me, yeah.
Yeah, tell me if you want
Thank you,
me to
sir.
make those kind of changes. That's
No, no,
stuff
we're
that I
good.
can easily do. Alright,
Yeah, we're good now. That's fine.
let's pull this thing. Every fight is a bad fight except for one.
Except for
That's right.
Fetid.
2, 1.
Alright.
It's too far away.
I'm moving slightly more. That should be good. Alright. Circle's coming in. Your goal is survival. Middle. Center. Middle. And edge. I-beams coming in. Please spread out. I-beams are here.
Top jump off from hand.
Yeah, go.
Jabba can't be healed.
Moving to next.
That's down. Jump.
One ad popped. Ads popped out of its CC.
My trap's still on cooldown.
Landed.
Thank you, Demon Hunter. Might of the Void. Sorry, that was my fault. I had to try to CC that. Get Nation back up. Thank you. Alright guys, I-beams coming in, and circles. Our goal is survival. If you have to use a defensive, use a defensive. Circles coming in. Middle. Edge. Middle.
I'm out of range.
Let's get this thing down.
Alright, Shatter, second.
Get Jabba back up.
Jabba can no longer be healed.
Taking Boston Nerubian. Okay, we were close on that Void Weaver, but the ad popping kind of messed us up a little bit. Let's keep going, and we'll see how far we can get. I will CC Joys. At least I will do my best to CC. Actually, Sunder. CC Joys.
Okay.
Might of the Void, I-beam's coming up. Goal is survival.
Nation, let's get your aura during this.
Okay.
Your goal is survival.
Ads.
Alright, ads coming in. There's one warrior that's kind of weird. Circle's coming in.
Try to use personals during this.
Personal healing. Personal healing. Edge. Personal healing.
Might is coming.
Middle.
Might.
Edge. Personal healing, guys.
Cop my cooldown.
Ah, I'm dead. I was close. I was really close.
Refresh CC on circle.
You heard him. Zunder, that's you.
Yeah, I don't have it up, but I think
That's
I think
Alright, blind will work. Let's keep going, guys. I-beams.
Oh yeah, that was.
Alright, okay, let's do this. Alright, that was better. That was better.
Oh, I can res. Okay.
Oh, well.
We already rezzed.
So,
it, like literally just popped.
few things that are of note during that. Big one. A, if you still have a defensive, that's where you need to pop it. That phase sucks. 2, if you do have a knockback being a monk or a druid, that's where you probably want to use it if one has not already been used. For example, whatever you guys are using for your rotation to knock those Silithids back, one of you are going to have to expend it to get them away, so that way we have the refresh stacks so we can move throughout the circles. So whoever usually uses it first, that is a good time to use it.
Hey, Norn.
Yep.
Just got a question. Because I've died
Let's do one more
2 attempts in a row. To Void Bolt from the actual ad when it comes out. Is there somebody specifically like targeting it and like I guess CCing it or what's going on with that?
That's a failure on the DPS part to kick. There's a few times that it hasn't been kicked correctly, and we're running into some problems doing that. When we go here tomorrow, I will have a kick rotation for us. So I will spend tonight looking at everyone's interrupts and make sure I set up a kick rotation for that last ad because it's very important to get that, because it seems like that's the one we're mainly screwing up. So let's get this last pull in, and I'll do some work after raid and I'll arrange that.
Yeah, for sure, man. I just wanted to point that out.
I appreciate it. It definitely does let me know where there's some struggle.
Yeah, for sure.
If I can get a stamina buff, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Alright.
Yeah, I've been using my Typhoon early in that last phase to knock them into this ring as we're running out.
I do see that and I do appreciate it. It's just that phase is just horrible. Once we get it, we'll have it, but man.
I don't know. I feel like we should totally ignore those ads during that one.
5.
You don't want to
when we
ignore
gotta kill
them.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we gotta knock them out still though.
You don't want to ignore them because you do have a timer on them. I'll answer questions after fight. First Might of the Void. Circle's coming in about 1. Middle. Edge. Middle. Again, guys, survival is key here. Center. I-beam's coming up. Spread it out. If you're a melee, I don't care. But everyone Everyone else avoid the beam target. Group it up. And moving. Melee. There we go. Nice stun. Might of the Void. Good timer on the frozen trap. Here comes I-beams about 4. Let's finish off those ads. Alright. Middle.
Taco's very slow. Okay.
Edge. It's alright. Just keep going. Middle. Just keep going, guys. Center. Watch the Might of the Void.
Jabba cannot healed.
If we can get Ella's mirror back up. Oh, never mind. We don't have a res.
I used Daviana.
Okay, that's alright. Alright, repositioning. I'm gonna gamble on something. Eye of the Void. Beams coming up. Spread it out, guys. Remember, survival is key. Even if you're doing no damage, you're helping us survive.
Let's pop Pally for Daviana's here.
Ads. Let's lust.
I still have mine.
Destroy
I
it.
know. I'm watching it.
Surging Darkness.
Be careful, there will be a
Middle.
Might of the Void on 3rd.
Edge. Middle. Center.
So slow.
Great job, guys.
Alright, this ad.
Gamble paid off. 20 seconds on the second CC.
Alright, let's get these ads down. Beams.
Free cross
Spread it out,
control
guys.
for the second dude.
I can't move, but go to the last ad. Norton cannot be healed.
Dude.
Keep it interrupted. Alright, reposition, Jabba.
Is there a shitty phase like that again?
No, that is the shitty phase.
Heals to Adler.
Circle's coming in. Might of the Void during.
Heals to Taco.
Middle.
Has to get in the
Center.
Center.
circle. Heals to Thunder.
Middle.
Oh, that's hard.
An outer.
Edge. Norton's dead.
Yep. I-beams and ads coming in.
See if we
again.
can't push him to at least 60%. Push him, push him, push him.
Penance!
Alright. That's a 60%er.
It was all because of that penance.
Yep.
Alright.
59, 59.
So,
maybe.
huge improvements made tonight on Zegfos. We are now getting to second ad phase pretty consistently, and that's amazing to see when we weren't even getting close last week. So well played, guys. This is the first of the harder. Remember, this is the first of the harder 3 bosses. Everyone right now is working on Zegfos, so we are currently on track. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the DPS and the effort people are putting forward. Really not a whole lot I can complain about. So well played tonight, guys, and I will see a lot of you tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll see everyone tomorrow.
Almost definitely.
If you have any questions about mechanics or anything else, I will be around for a little while I make interrupt rotation from today's roster.
By the way, guys, if you look at Greater IO, there are only 289 guilds in the North America that has killed Zekboss.
Zekboss is the first really hard boss, and most people, and most specifically Mythic guilds, are not able to do it. I have an answer for you. If you want to speak it, if not, that's fine.
I was going to ask, and serious question, for some of the magic damage, higher magic damage fights, would it honestly make more sense if I geared up my Death Knight and switched him out with Jubba on fights that are just not good for druids?
If I'm being completely honest with you, yes. Unfortunately, druids are only good on a set amount.
No, I understand. I completely understand. Like, I could pop anti-magic shield and
say,
completely knock out one of those void lashes.
If you
every
look
time.
at the world firsts of Zekvoz, you're gonna notice a very common thing. They almost all have blood DKs because they can ignore that mechanic.
No, and you don't have to sell them that hard on playing as blood DK either.
Yeah. The only issue is that a lot of these other bosses, however, you will not be able to bring the blood DK.
Yeah, I can switch off as needed.
However, the blood DK will allow us to essentially get through those tank mechanics with much more HP so the healers can focus on other people. Sentience, the issue still is that it's still magic damage, and Jubba doesn't have a DPS spec on that character. That's viable.
Yeah, well, the magic damage thing is a non-issue for me.
That's true.
I ignore pain through the first and spell reflect the second.
Yeah, well,
Works
Jubba,
really well.
do you have a decent DPS spec that you could swap to, or are you pretty much locked into tank at that?
I mean, I can certainly try. Legitimately, though, it'd be easier to get my DK geared for DPS.
Then gear.
I thought you could just do your feral affinity.
I think.
Then I can try Kitty. I can try brushing up on Kitty if I can get into some dungeon groups and try it out.
Let me talk to Jazz this next week. So keep an ear out, Senjin, and Jubba. I'll talk to Jazz and see what he thinks. But yeah, we definitely need to swap up because your druid is just not living through what it needs to live through on Zekvoz.
No.
And I do appreciate that you brought it up because I was worrying that I was gonna have to.
How'd it go?
Pretty good, actually. We're getting to ad phase 2 consistently now. Pretty much every single time we were able to hit that second ad phase, we just were able to push past the second ad phase with a lust. So we'll have to reorganize some of that. There's a few other changes that I would like to make. One being Jubba's suggestion that he just made. Unfortunately, we're not here for it.
What was your suggestion?
If I'm going to stay tanking on that part, switch to my DK for tanking for that. Zekvoz has too much magic damage for the druid. I cannot survive all that magic damage, but my DK could.
We are having some issues with Jubba being able to survive during high movement phases, especially during Might of the Void phases. He's just not able to take the magic damage he needs to in order to pass that phase.
Like, I'm dying on some earlier phases because I know I need all of my big cooldowns for that second ad phase, first Might of the Void. I know if I don't have both of my survival instincts up, I will not survive because I need them to survive each of the Void Lash.
So that's something. And the other change I'm going to make tonight is I'm going to write down a interrupt rotation for the last ad. So I'll have that done by the time tomorrow is ready.
Yeah, that 50% minus 50% minus 100% heal and debuff and that sucks for you guys.
I'm sure I can probably Google it and see if I can find one, but does anybody know if there's a weak aura for telling you when somebody like can be healed and not healed? Because I know you guys.
It's a debuff. You can just show it on your rate frames.
Davi, I use only show dispellable debuffs, so that way, and then there's an add-on that's super good that I actually got for PvP originally, but it works for PvE. It's called Big Debuffs, and it'll make the really nasty shit you got to dispel or be aware of. It'll make it like twice as big or 3 times as big.
Yeah, because I feel like obviously it'll help a lot to like, you know, make sure people are healed up right before like the non-healing is about to happen, but you guys are calling out when you can't be healed, but by then it's obviously it's too late for that.
Correct.
I think
So I was wondering if like there was something that was like would show like a timer, a better timer that's easier,
ours
more
has been
accessible.
calling Might of the Void. Might of the Void as it's coming out to give you like a heads up.
I try. It's sometimes some of those phases I don't always call it out, but I do try to.
Yeah, well, and the more stuff is being called out too, obviously it gets kind of cluttered and it's hard to hear everything. That's why I was hoping I could just find something easy.
Like a visual. I'll see what I can look up.
Yeah,
or
it's kind of.
So our other option though is to swap Jubba on his main, because it's obviously his main, to DPS and have someone like, for example, Senjin, swap into tank for that fight, because Jubba, love your tanking, man. Absolutely love the coordination we have, but you are not surviving that phase. That is the other option we could have. So Jazz, I'm gonna leave that in your hands for that decision.
Is your DK ready?
For Mythic, no.
Oh.
But give me a week.
Okay.
Galgus is pretty high level. Now.
I also know that Senjin is a decent tank, so that would also be a viable option. So again, I'll leave that in your your hands.
So next week I'm not here, but I would highly recommend Galgus for exactly the same position.
So Galgus will actually be out for a while. He messaged us in OChat that you were to take his place as a warrior, so that we can have the warrior shouts while he gets set up with his new job.
All right, never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw you. You're staying with us, so ha.
Hars, how is any DPS spec on any of your tunes?
Well, on this guy, I can try Kitty. It's not ideal.
Thank you,
You
Davion.
should have the gear for it.
I should have the gear for it, yes. I should have the gear to pull decent numbers. I just don't have any real skill with it yet.
Are you any good at laser checking? Because it definitely does better these days, especially on fights like that.
Well, I don't have... The problem is I don't have any int-based weapons. Any int-based weapons I've given away to other people who need them.
Or trinkets, probably.
Or trinkets, yeah.
Yeah.
We could try to run you through... yeah, we can probably try to run you through some Mythic Pluses later in the week. I, of course, won't be able to until really late in the week. For those of you that don't know, I'm out Thursday. Someone else will be stepping in for my position on the Thursday night raid. I'm
Probably
getting eye
Sinjin.
surgery.
Or Scott.
I'll tank and set my damn loot to Mistweaver.
Yeah, we have some options.
To get you gear.
We have some options to try to get Jubba some intellect gear to see if we can't swap him to tank, but yeah, his tank is just not viable for that specific fight. It's viable, at least as far as I can tell, for any of the other fights. Vectis, it'll be really nice because he'll be able to have a lot of large health pool, just like a Demon Hunter. For Fetid, his tank is going to be invaluable coupled with me.
We're talking about Jubba, right? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. If he was down for completely main switching, I would DK is viable all the way through.
The issue with switching to DK is we already have a ad, for example. We need a big soaker. So if you haven't seen, if you have not seen, for example,
really well.
If you have not seen, for example, Fetid Devourer, you absolutely have to have one of two classes: a druid or a monk. You have to have one of those.
Yeah, I would totally disagree with that assessment, but sure.
For the sake of synergy at this point, I would rather continue working on Hars's DK. And if worse came to worse, where one of our main tanks had to go DPS, honestly, Norn, you're significantly more viable on DPS.
This is
But
correct.
it just doesn't put us in a wonderful place there either, because it doesn't solve
Jump.
that the druid just isn't living through it.
Correct.
So let's see what we can do for Hars's DK. I mean, it's going to be based upon his availability, but I'll probably buy some more tokens, see if I can snag some things off the auction house, just to boost as much as we can.
Jazz, I'll run some Mythic Plus with him this week.
Perfect.
We'll fuck shit up. Like we'll spam them, like for sure, 100%.
Let me
Again, Death Knight has been my main up until this expansion. I am extremely comfortable in every Death Knight spec.
Okay, so so Jazz, I'm gonna do some research also tonight and see how viable, like, for example, that it would be on other fights, and we'll see. I'll see if that also can't become a soaking tank, and we'll see what we can't do for Jubba, because quite frankly, his druid is how to say it, inoptimal.
Well,
it's not viable for Mythic rating at this point.
Yeah,
I'll agree to that.
So my fear would be then, and I guess that's what you were talking about, Norn, is how viable will this switch be through the rest of Mythic? I mean, if Jubba is the druid is ready, able, and capable and geared for simply throwing him into the fetid fight and then bringing back the DK, we could do that. It does kind of rob Hars from his DK getting that kill, but that could be an option on the table as well.
So
but we should also consider our whole toolkit here of the people on core. And if Hars switches to his DK, and for the most part we can just move people forward or move the raid forward with a Demon Hunter DK combo, where we just have to swap out a tank here or there on certain fights, then we should look at Megwin, we should look at, if he's willing, Sinjin, we should look at Galagas, and using our whole toolkit of our members that we have. Chip, I know he just left the channel, but you know he's been wanting to get into the raids as well. If he comes in as red, and then we flip him around for a tanking